Hey guys, on today's video, we are gonna be taking a look at the Nintendo Switch 2. So here is around the box. Now this is not the bundle, okay? It's just the Nintendo Switch 2, not the bundle, because you guys can also purchase the bundle. And that comes with the game included. This comes with no games included. Alright, so as we open this up, we're gonna see these guys. Now I do have the Nintendo Switch 1. So you guys can see the differences. I can already tell you, these guys seem a little bit, I don't know, heavier. Alright, so in this mess, you guys can see everything you guys get with the Nintendo Switch. So that includes this informational pamphlet, which doesn't actually give you that much information. It's that useful. But there's some warning stuff. Now keep in mind guys that this is just an unboxing. I do have the setup video. But anyways, we do get this with it, which is awesome. So you guys can hook these guys up to each side, and that way you make it a controller. So that's how this looks like. It's for the Switch 2, obviously. So here we go. We're just gonna place that on the side. Now we get these as well. So you get two of them. Each one corresponds with each color. So you guys will notice that. So you can place those. Now they don't come installed, just in case people just want to place this here and get started gaming. Depends how you guys want to game. Again, let's just go over these two. These are the ones that we get. This is how they look like. Those are all the buttons. It's pretty standard. Not a huge difference with the original Switch, Switch number 1. And now here is our power. So these are the two things that we need to power this up. And this is the brick. Pretty small, not that heavy. I guess I could compare it with an iPhone one. It would be maybe almost double the width, maybe. Everything else would be almost the same thing. So this you would plug in here, and then this to your Switch. Or your dock, depends. Depends on your setup. But that's what we get. Now to show you details around it, there's not that much. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see. So here are all the details about the brick itself, the AC adapter. There's no writing anywhere else. So that's it for the AC adapter. Now as for the cable to charge your Switch, it's almost the same thing. There's not much markings on it besides the Nintendo logo on it, on both sides actually. It's got the Nintendo logo. But yeah, there's nothing, no other markings on the cable itself. Now let's take a look at the HDMI cable. This is the one you guys get with your Switch. You guys will notice that on the back of it, it will say Nintendo on it. So you only need this if you're gonna hook it up to your TV. I do have a video that teaches you how to hook this up to your TV. Plus, in the installation video, I also teach you that. Now around the cable, you will notice some writing on it. Let me just zoom in. So here's the writing. I know some of you are looking for those details just in case you lost the cable. It does say ultra high speed HDMI. And then there's a little bit of information around it, but that's about it. So again, this is the HDMI cable. Now let's take a look at your dock. Dock would be almost the exact same thing as the dock from the Switch 1, almost. A little bit different. You guys will see the ports here. So those are the ports around it. And you will actually see more ports if you open this up. So let's open that up. It's just gonna come off like so. Here's your HDMI. We got another port for your AC adapter. Well, it's the only port really. Then we got Ethernet if you guys want to hook that up directly to your router. So for those of you who like to game, this will be very important. HDMI, obviously you need that. AC adapter, again, if you want to hook it up to your TV, basically. This, you'll need to charge stuff. If you want to charge some stuff, you would just place your Switch in there, by the way. And this can just go like so whenever you're done setting everything up. So that's how the dock looks, and those are all the ports around it. Now let's look into the Switch itself. Port-wise, we're gonna have this USB-C down here. That's where you're gonna charge it. right here, no ports, is just to attach your controller. Right up here, another AC, what am I saying? USB-C. Then we've got right here headphones. In here, let me just show you, would be for your game card. So your game card will go in there. Not many people use that anymore. Just download everything online. We got our volume keys, power key, controller. But port-wise, for just taking a look at that, that's all we got, okay, guys? Just that. Now, if you're thinking, well, where does my SD card go? Well, if you guys open this up like so, you will notice this would be our last port right here, our micro SD card. So if you want more storage on this, which usually you do want, because games are taking up so much space now, especially with Switch 2, they're going to take up even more space. That's where you want to insert it. So I would personally get one that's made for Nintendo, because there are branded ones, they just work easier. But anyways, once you close this up, that's it. Obviously, if you open this up, it's not just going to pop out by itself. It does not come with a micro SD card in it already, so you guys will need to purchase one. This is made so you guys can just leave it on the table like so. Some people will use that, others won't, because if you're doing this handheld, most likely you're holding it. But if you have your controller with you, you want to place it somewhere, you have that stand, which is kind of nice. So usually I don't power this on until I do the setup video, but I really gotta show you how to turn this on and how it looks when it's turned on. So what I'm gonna do is just attach these guys. Attachment is magnetic, so it's very, very easy. Then I'm just gonna power it on. So here's the top. Let's just power it on so you guys can take a look at it. But as far as an unboxing goes, this is pretty much done if you think about it, because that's all I can show you. That's all that comes inside the box. That's the setup screen you guys can see. So we have to choose the language, go throughout the whole setup, and then we can actually play. And yeah, this is bigger than the Switch 1. So I won't be making a video comparing the two. But as far as this video goes, you guys saw everything that comes inside the box. And that would be it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write them down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.